Hey y'all, this is Life Her Podcast. I am Yvette Lloyd and I'm here with Melanin Monroe. Hey Melanin.
Hey, Queen, how are you, Missy? That
I am good. How are you?
good, blessed. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy to have you. You look gorgeous as ever.
Thank you so much. Likewise,
And so you in Arizona?
I am. Yes, ma'am. Born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona, and I am currently in Arizona.
Really? I never actually met someone that's born and raised there. Like seriously, I always met people that just moved there and just started living there.
And we get that a lot. Even me, like I don't know a lot of people that were born in Arizona. Everybody's a transplant.
Really?
Everybody. But it's good. I mean, that makes us like the melting pot of cultures, right? Like
Like,
lots of people from, back east, lots of people from Chicago. So we get all the Chicago's food, just open the Harold's out here. Um, yeah, everybody from everywhere. I have friends from Philly, I have friends from Cali, every coast. Like we attract everybody. So that's the beauty about Arizona is there's not a lot of us, right? Homegrown, but I get a
yeah.
cultural melting pot, so it's fun.
That's dope though. Cause my I have three women that is a part of Life Her podcast and they live in Arizona.
Dope. Okay.
Yes, it's super
Queens, Arizona, we out here, we outside, y'all.
yes. So before we get into your music and everything that you do, could you tell me a little bit about your upbringing and your childhood?
Yeah, so born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona, in a little area called Maryville. And Maryville is one of the hoods of Arizona, right? And when I say hood, it's not the most, it's not even considered middle class. It's a lower class area. I was raised predominantly by my grandparents, or my grandmother, I should say. My mother was addicted to drugs. Unfortunately, I come from that generation where just that generation of families was impacted by crack cocaine and drug addiction and that epidemic. So left home very early at 14 years old on my own. I started going to college very young. And so after my grandmother passed away, I moved out of the house and I got my own apartment. By any means necessary. May not have been by the most legal means, but I did get my own apartment and I did get my own job and I started paying rent and I've been on my own ever since. I come from a place where, children are not really allowed to dream. We're told often to go to school and get an education so that you can get a good job, not even a career, but a job. So my upbringing has a lot to do with my brand, Melanin Monroe. I just want it to be possible for people to dream because my childhood was a rough one, full of rough patches. And I can remember times where I wanted to sing and even attend certain functions like choirs and excel and couldn't afford to. And so this is about living your purpose and daring to dream no matter where you are, how old you are, or where you've been and where you come from.
Wow. Well, sorry about everything that you've been through. I know one thing, what I'm the woman I'm looking at today, you are amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And don't apologize, right? There was this episode in my adolescence and just not understanding like why so much turmoil going on in my life as a child, and then I became even 17, 18, 19 years old and I met women like me and people on my journey, and I understood exactly how valuable my hardships in life have been because my lessons and my turmoil have just been able to give me the insight and give me the energy and the spirit that I need to talk to others and to understand others, to be relatable. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the life that I've had. I don't know that I would be me if I had any other life. So
You
God
know,
is good.
that's amazing that you have that form of mindset because it's so hard for people to actually grasp the understanding of their childhood experiences compared to their adult experiences to even know, and they have that power to move forward and create a better life for themselves as an adult. So, and that's something that you are doing right now for yourself. Was that very tough for you?
I'm gonna say yes, right? Because I don't know when that happened. Like I can't think of a time in particular that the bulb went off, or that I said, oh, this is a turning point in my perspective, or this is a turning point in my life and the way I'm going to respond to life. I don't know that there was any particular moment, rather than it was an epiphany. Like, look at all the work that you're doing. Like, look at all the work that you're doing. Every time a girlfriend or a friend or a complete stranger would be like, I really needed to have this conversation. It just, something happened and it dawned on me one day, you're having a lot of conversations that, had you not had these experiences, you wouldn't be able to champion.
Wow.
And so you can't do anything but um find spiritual satisfaction in knowing that you could help someone else, be it a conversation, be it understanding, be it an ear, be it relating to them, or being able to provide information, or just understanding. Maybe my heart wouldn't be as sensitive to certain things in life had I not experienced what I had. And so I don't know that I could pinpoint exactly when it happened, but it wasn't an easy road to arrive here, right? And if I'm being transparent with everyone in the world, it's not an easy road to stay here either.
Right.
Life has no handbooks. There are no guides. Things happen. You're on cloud nine one day and the storm comes, right?
Yeah.
And so it's not easy to stay here. But the truth is, that sometimes in life it gets worse before it gets better, but it does get better. And so perspective changes a lot of that. Daring to conquer changes a lot of that. A lot of times I think to myself, Missy, that what if this time is the last time? And that's with anything, right? Let's say your car gets broken into, and it's such a hard time. Such chaos is around it. But what if this is the last time you ever have to deal with your car being broken into? What if this is the last time you ever have to deal with being broke, your lights being turned off, your car being repossessed? What if this is the last time? And just conquer that thing, because there's life is going to throw something at you constantly.
Yes. A lot of people, well, the things that you've been through, how how does it affect you on a daily basis? Does it affect you in a positive way to continue to move forward? And do some days you find yourself moving backwards because you're in the music industry.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of things that come with that. And with the suicidal rate that is just so high right now, what are the things that you're doing to take care of yourself and for you to keep your mind on a straight level and get out of that mindset?
So when I say my childhood was hard, just to quickly describe, I was that dingy child in the classroom. I was the little girl with roaches crawling out her backpack. I was gassy because my stomach was constantly empty. Like, I was poor. Our mom would take us to Payless and make us steal our own tennis shoes. Poor. So I was made fun of, and I was made fun of daily, for smelling bad or looking bad, or hair not combed, poor hygiene, no money, bad clothes. Kids are mean, right?
Yes.
And so is the internet.
Yeah.
Um, that is one of the many things I can thank my childhood and my adolescence for. I don't think a boy looked at me until I was like 17 years old,
Wow.
you know, and 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 I had to pull it together. I had to teach myself all those little tweaks about being a woman, and even feminine hygiene, and all of that. Like, I just, that makes me courageous. That gives me confidence to deal with the internet. I know I'm not perfect. I have all my imperfections. I enjoy every last one of them with you being a child, your school feels like the universe, right? So
Right.
the internet is similar to school in that I don't care what these children say, child. Mm-mm. I'm unbothered. Like that is one of the many things that my adolescence built me for. It built me to be courageous. It built me for ridicule. It built me for criticism. It shaped me so that I could have the confidence to get online and show out, show
Mhm.
off my melanated dark skin with blonde hair and feel fabulous in it.
That is amazing. I'm so proud of you to even just feel that way, for you to feel
Thank
that way
you.
about yourself, because that's a lot of areas where us as women lack. You know,
Thank you.
we, we,
Yeah.
we lack that a lot, and we look for the affirmation coming from other people, but you actually knowing it yourself, it's a beautiful thing. And I know it took a lot for you to even get to that point as well. And I want to personally tell you I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you so much, Queen. That means a lot. That really, really does. It really does. And I do, and we see it in society, right? Society wants you to look a specific way. There's like this universal idea of what the pretty human being looks like. And not everybody looks like that, and that's okay. You don't have to fit in a box. We all battle with something. I would be lying if I didn't say that I don't pick, at some part of my body here and there or try to make it better in the gym. No, but I am ready for that is the mean internet, because the internet can be mean, and I appreciate you, and I hope that someone's listening and they know that perfect is in your eyes, not in everyone else's, and you
Mhm.
are beautiful.
Yes, that is true. So, at a point of your life, when did you discover that you wanted to be a singer, a rapper, and engineer of everything that you do right now today?
Okay, so um I was little. I was little when I realized I wanted to be a singer. I was a little girl. I mean, oh my God. I didn't even know how old I was. Like, I would sing when my belly got full. I would just sing for no reason at all. And then I would say I got to be about 18 years old, and I caught a flow, and I was like, I could do this. And then a few years later, here I am. My job has made me mad. They've criticized me about the blonde hair and not really being a good face for the company and in line with their ethics and values. I
Mm.
found myself in the pandemic, and I said, I have time to learn something. So if I can't go out and record, and I'm having issues being taken seriously by some of the kings in the industry out here, I'll do this myself, right? If I'm anything, it's smart and I can figure this out myself. So I looked up, and a few months into the pandemic, I was engineering, and I was changing from um, some little free software online, Missy that girl, and I was getting Pro Tools HD, and I was actually making music. August of last year, I finally dropped my single Just in Case and Hustle Over Love. And I started producing my own sound. So I've only been doing this about a year and a half, which is the
What?
engineering, releasing music and singing. But in the last year and a half, it has been amazing.
Girl, I would have thought you been in the game for the longest.
No, no,
No,
no.
because I was listening to it. I'm like, dang. I'm like, this girl is nice.
Thank
because,
you. Thank you
because
so
it's
much.
you created your own style. You just have your own unique style, and I just love it. Even the women that you have featured in your song,
Thank
like
you so much.
it's really dope. And I'm super proud of you even more because you only been doing it a year.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So I started actually like mid 2020 during the pandemic, and I was like, I was on the internet and I'm asking questions to people and I'm showing people on social media what I'm up to, right? I don't know what I'm doing. At this point, I'm in my living room with a laptop and some computer monitors and cords all over the place, and everyone's asking questions, and YouTube University is my best friend.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm doing at all. But these people see me online and they say, yo, that's dope. Keep going. The same people happen to be Golden Truth Records and Amp Promotions out of Arizona. And they said, we love what you're doing. We like what you're doing with your brand. We want you to come join a Unity project. And so they found me on the internet and amidst building myself. And they said, come join this Unity project where, as you saw, all the young ladies on the song with Trina, Rich Bitch, they are some of the ladies that they also found. We had an opportunity to run some exercises and I wrote the hook for Rich Bitch. And yeah.
Girl, you was killing it. No, for real. Like, you ever think you have something out with Trina right now this fast?
No, no, like what a liar would I be about? Like, yeah, girl, I had it in the bag. No, no. And listen, it's literally been a year and a half. It happened so fast. One of my girlfriends came over this day that I'm pulling out every cord I own and on the internet and looking crazy, just crazy. Like I've lost it. Like I snapped, right? And I said, okay, I can't find anybody to record me. I'm doing it myself. I'm going all the way. At the end of the year, I was announced Arizona Best Female Artist of 2021 by Arizona Mixtape and Best New Artist of 2021 by Arizona Mixtape. And I looked at that same girlfriend and I said, did you see us here a year ago? And she said, no, friend, we were so far from this.
Dang.
It's unbelievable. It's just, I get the chills every time I say it. I've done a lot. I've been successful at a lot of things, but I've never been happy and I've never felt so much like I'm in my purpose. I believe Trina came when she came on time because I'm in my purpose.
Yeah, you really are. It's like you found your peace, you found your happiness, and it's shown on you. I see it all over your
Thank you so much.
like it's really dope. And it goes to show when you continue to have faith in, like you were saying about you having those storms, it's a blessing in the end. And look at all these blessings that's pouring into you right now.
Pouring, pouring. You are a blessing. Like with every time someone takes interest in me, my music, my brand, that's love. That's love. The little girl inside me never saw coming.
Girl, listen, that little girl is blossoming right now.
Thank
You
you so
you
much.
you out of your cocoon. Oh, you a whole butterfly right now.
Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much.
Definitely, for sure. So I'm about to ask you something.
Yes.
Can you sing for us?
Oh, yes. Does it matter what I sing?
Nope.
Okay. Um, let's see. And I sing because I'm happy. And I sing because I'm free. Oh, I'm free. As I'm wrong, the sparrow. And I know he's watching over me.
I know that's right. That's a perfect song for you too.
Thank you so much. Thank
That
you.
was a
Thank you.
perfect song, a perfect song. So why did you choose that song?
That is my go-to, my Like when you're walking around the house and you just want to sing out, that's my go-to. That is my go-to. Like that's where I find peace. I think if meditation was a song, that would be it.
Yes, it definitely will be it because a lot of people don't know music is a therapeutic outlet. And it's just a form of you expressing yourself. And you know how people have the spiritual Holy Ghost?
Mm,
Like music is like that.
yes,
When you start dancing and everything, it's just another form of you just releasing everything.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yes.
Yes, it just brings a whole new vibe to you and you just feel so rejuvenated. Do you find yourself feeling like that after you done made a song or just even while you're recording?
Yeah, and even deeper than that, I find that if I don't make music, that it's like, oh, you've been doing a detox all this time. All of a sudden, you just stop doing a detox cold turkey, right? So now your body is built up all of this, chemical imbalance, this spiritual imbalance, this mental imbalance. If I don't release, if I don't make music, then that's exactly how I feel. I feel all pent up. I feel like I need to release. I feel like I need my detox.
Yes. And a lot of people don't even know how important that is to detox and rejuvenate yourself like that. What
Yes.
what is some other things that you do to help yourself rejuvenate? Do you find yourself meditating or things like that?
So I won't lie to everybody. I have not yet conquered meditation, right? And I don't know if I can sit still, child. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even gonna hold the people up. Like I'm not even gonna recommend anybody to do what I haven't been able to do yet. I just haven't. I will play too, like, okay, here we go. It never happens. I'm somewhere. I'm thinking about whatever I'm thinking about. It's not meditation. It's not. I fail every time. I'll exercise. And even if I'm not in the mood to exercise, and when I say exercise, I use that very lightly. Like I have yet to network with any fitness trainers. I just feel like my life is in the balance. I'm not that hardcore exercise type person. So like stretch. I stretch.
Okay.
Um, Stretching helps, right? It's a release, and it does really help to release toxins. But I stretch, or I'll go get a massage, or I'm a huge fan of acupuncture.
Nice.
Um, if people have not tried acupuncture, I would absolutely recommend acupuncture all day long. Music, right? Sit alone with your thoughts. Sit alone with your thoughts and or listen to music and sometimes without vocals too. Um, and most importantly, whatever it is, I would just recommend that people find something. Maybe what's for everybody isn't for you, but
Yeah,
find something to center yourself and keep yourself grounded.
that is so true. You did that. Yeah. Yes, for sure. So, what are some of the things that you have coming up?
So I just did a show with Bone Thugs. I opened up for Bone Thugs and Twisted this past week, and so if you guys missed that, I'm sorry. The next performance though will be May 14th. Arizona has a huge summer insurance showcase, and so I will also be headlining that. Everyone can follow me at Melanin Monroe 1.0 on Instagram or the Melanin Monroe on Facebook, and I will definitely be sharing when the showcase is, all the flyers, the venue times, and all of that good jazz. And then April is a huge month for videos for me. I'll be recording lots and lots of videos and content, and so all summer long we'll be releasing some videos.
Okay, look at you. I mean, girl. So you got Trina, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Twista, you open it up, best artist. Like, come on now.
It's been a good year to see that. Listen, 2021 was amazing. 2022 and beyond is going to be amazing. I look forward to God's plan.
Girl, God's plan is already planning.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
already signed and
It's
sealed.
in motion. It's
It's
in motion. I just wait for it.
listen, okay, when you reach a level when you just like, yeah, this is where I want to be. I want you back on my show.
I'm here, and it's look, it's recorded. Like that's my word. I'm back. I'm
Yes,
back. I'm
yes.
back.
I want you to come back because I want people to see you even just on a higher grounds, on a higher level, because you gonna get there fast.
Thank you, babe. Thank
Yes.
you so much.
And I want you on here so we can celebrate.
I got you, Mama. Listen, I don't even want to be over here. I want to be over there so we can
Okay.
just.
Yeah, we could do that in person.
Yes, yes, we
Yes.
need to make that happen for real,
Yes, for
for
sure.
real.
Yes, we'll have to. And when I'm in Arizona, I'm going to DM you too.
Please, and we will link.
Yes,
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 for
for
sure.
real,
I'm
for
definitely
real.
that. Yes. So what advice do you have for women that are still battling childhood trauma that's trying to move forward in life?
Um, you are none of that. You are none of what people say you are. You are everything that you own. When you wake up, own your beauty, own your success, own your intelligence, own your future. You are everything that you own and nothing that they said you are.
Mhm.
I
See?
think the way that women have to conquer our trauma and our abuse is to begin to love you and get to know you. I think for women and men, right? Because a lot of times men's traumas and abuse are also ignored. I like to just clarify my brand and my movement is for everybody. It's not just for ladies, but it's for everybody. And so people have been in a place where they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it is there. It
Definitely.
absolutely positively is there. When you don't believe it, I can be the very first person to tell you that it is there. The sooner you accept that there is light at the end of the tunnel, the sooner you can start walking towards that light.
That is so true. And she's a walking and living testimony. Y'all need to see that. Definitely for sure.
Thank you, Queen.
Well, I appreciate you so much for being on Life Her podcast. I enjoyed your company and I just hope you just continue to move forward and don't be surprised if I inbox you every now and then with some encouraging words for you to keep on.
Please do. It is my absolute pleasure to be here. Life's Heard. Thank you so much. Thank you, Queen, for having me. I want inboxes from you about uplifting stuff. You ping me when you are in Arizona. We are hanging out. And this will not
Yes.
be the last time. I owe you a follow up when I get to where I'm going.
Oh, you gonna get there fast.
When I get to where I'm going, we will follow up.
Yes, for sure. Well, thank you so much. Have a good night.
You're welcome. You too, Missy Bag. Talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you everyone for tuning in to Life Her podcast.